Very good morning to you, students. Let's move on to another important component in percentage, is to find an amount as a percentage of another. So we will be making use of this term called the base very often in percentage. Okay. So for instance, for this question, it says express 15 as a percentage of 20. So 20 is actually the base of a question, just like if I need to find out the percentage of students in the class who are wearing glasses. So there are 28 students in the class and 15 of you are wearing glasses. So in order for me to find the percentage of students who are wearing glasses, will be 15 out of 28, and 28 is the base in the question. Okay, so I will be using this term quite often during this session. So do remember the reason why we are using this term. So express 15 as a percentage of 20. So 20 is the base, so 15 out of 20 times 100%. You can simplify 20 and 100. Okay, you get nice numbers, and then from there 15 times 5, you get 75%. It's a very straightforward question. So the next one, they say express 9 as a percentage of 33. So 33 is the base, and we are required to write the answer as a mixed number. So 9 out of 33 times 100%, simplified 9 and 33, you actually have 3 out of 11. Then simplify again, 3 times 100%, you get 300 over 11%. So from here, you divide, whether you use long or short division, I'll leave it to you. So 300 divided by 11, that's how you get the answer. Okay, it's 27 remainder 3, so it's 27, 3 out of 11%. So just leave it as it is because you are required to leave answer as a mixed number. Moving on to the next question, say express 8 as a percentage of 26, and 26 is the base, and round off the answer to the nearest whole number. So 8 out of 26 times 100%, simplify both of them by dividing by 2. So you actually get 400% over 13. Then again, 400 divided by 13, you get 30 remainder 10. So you have 30, 10 over 13%, and you're required to leave answer to the nearest whole number. Looking at this, you see 13, because this half of 13 is 6.5, so 10 is more than 6.5, and that's the reason why we round up the answer to 31%. Hope you are clear with this. Next, moving on. Right, 45 cents as a percentage of $2. Do take note that there are different units, so whenever you have such question, you must, for first instance, is to convert them into the same units. So $2 is equivalent to 200 cents. So 45 out of 200. So remember, 200 is the base, times 100%. From there, you simplify 100 and 200. That's quite easy. So you have this, and then after that, 45 divided by 2, you get 22.5%. Nothing is mentioned whether you need to reduce it to decimal or whole number. So if nothing is mentioned, just leave it as it is. Okay. So Carl obtained 17 out of 30 of his science tests. So what percentage did he score? Round your answer to the nearest whole number. So 30 is the base because there are 30 questions in the test. So 17 out of 30 times 100%, simplified. Okay, you get 170 out of 3. So when you simplify again, you have 56 remainder 2, and you have 56 and 2/3. So remember 2/3, because half of 3 is 1.5, so 2 is greater than 1.5. That's why you round up your answer to 57%. Okay, let's move on. Okay, in a basketball game, Alex scored 12 baskets out of 22 shots taken during the first half. During the second half, he scored 9 baskets out of 18 shots. So what percentage of baskets did he miss? Okay, bear in mind, the information given are all about the number of baskets he scored, but the question requires you to find the percentage of basket he missed. Okay, so let's find out how many baskets were taken. Okay, so there were 40 shots taken, 22 plus 18. Okay. Then we got to find out the number of baskets he scored. So it's 12 plus 9, which is 21. And the number of baskets he missed will be the total number of shots taken and the number of shots scored. So it's 19. So 19 out of the base, which is 40 shots taken, times 100%. So from here, you simplify further. You get 95 out of 2, which is 47.5%. So truly, if Alex could do so well in the basketball game, very likely he can move towards being a professional basketball player. Alex, will you be happy to do that? Okay, so it's 47.5% of basket missed, so now it's 52.5% of basket scored. It's a very good percentage for a professional basketball player. So Harsha spent 80% of her money on a jacket and the remaining money on a book. She spent $16 on the book, and how much money did she have at first? Okay, this is quite an interesting question. So first, we've got to find out what percentage of the money did she spend on the book. Straightforward, 100% minus 80%, so 80% of the money was spent on a book. So do bear in mind, okay, this is a very common mistake. Okay, this is percentage. You can never write 20% equals to $16. I've shared with you before, 20% is not equals to a sum of money. You can say 20% equals to 0.2, it equals to 1/5. That's fine, but you can't say 20% is equals to $16. That's why you have to use this thing represent. Do bear that in mind. 20% represents $16. So in order to find how much money she had at first, okay, so it would mean we need to look at the original, which is 100%. Okay, so 100%, so 20% is $16. To get 100%, so it's 16 divided by 20 times 100%. That's how you get $80. Okay, all good so far? Okay, in fact, there's a question in the practice exercise later on, which requires you to use the similar skill. To bear that in mind. This is a very interesting question. Okay, a lot of it deals with your understanding of base. So if you increase $200 by 5% and then decrease the new amount by 5%, do you actually get back $200? Let's find out. So 100 plus 5% is 105%. Okay, that's the new percentage after the increase. So that's why you have 105 over 100 times $200. So the new amount is $210. Okay, let's move on. Next, the same amount that was increased, okay, the new amount is $210, was reduced by 5%. So how do you get 95%? Basically, it was reduced by 5%. That's why from 100% you minus 5%, you get 95%. So 95% of the new amount, which is 95 out of 100, then from there you simplify, you actually get $199.50. So the amount is actually smaller than the original. So this question tells us a lot about your understanding of base. So you see the original base was $200. But after the increase of 5%, the new base is $210. And because we need to find the decrease of the new amount, so that's why we're going to find 95% of the new base, which is $210. Okay, this is an important concept that you need to grasp. Okay, so there is also another similar question in the practice exercise. Okay, if you are not sure, drop me a note on Teams and I can support you by replying you. Okay, so enjoy completing activities, and in fact, in today my Ed Online, I have included the topics that you need to cover for your examination. So you have spare time, do look through these topics again, and next week we will spend quite a fair bit of time revising your work together. Okay, till we see each other again. God bless you. Bye-bye.